Whiterun's got a lot of great features, a lot of water features, just here within the walls of the city, so that makes for some pretty interesting photos, depending on where you go. Let's take a little look if we just go down here and get this little barrel suspended. Got ourselves some rushing water. Pretty nice. But no, not finding anything of interest there. We got some local inhabitants. None of them look too interesting. And here, apparently, we have a blacksmithing shop. The confused man that doesn't understand that that's not how you... Oh, you can pass through walls. Well, that's nice. Pop your way back out again. He doesn't want me to watch him. Alright, come on, show me it. Show me what you got. Ah, look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, we got a smithy.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
They always are going to try and take advantage of the shot you seem interested in. They think they can use that to make a little money, get you to buy whatever their service is. And we're not going to be doing that. I thought maybe showing a woman laboring in this city might be interesting. But the light's not exactly right. As you can see here, it's very flat. I believe if we look at what time it is, yeah, we're getting close to the noon hour, so the sun's fairly overhead, so we've kind of missed that beautiful morning light that we're looking for. Get a nice lot of long shadows and whatnot. Child.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Well, thought maybe I could get them to stop for a minute.
Work?
Get a picture of a little poor, dirty kid, but
come by Bellathor's shop.
just not finding a good shot yet. Up, here she comes again. And there she goes. Probably off to scavenge through people's garbage cans looking for food. Which is what a lot of poor kids do. I know when I was a kid, I used to get inside the giant dumpsters of the complex I lived in. Just because I was able to find a lot of random things in there. One time I found a leather sex whip, but I was too young to understand that it was a sex whip, and I thought it was a whip that you could use in Raiders of the Lost Ark, so I could play my favorite character. But parents didn't have the heart to take it away from me. They saw me having so much fun with the whip and toy gun. So I'm not able to actually get up these stairs, which is a little disheartening, because I really wanted to explore and see what's going on up there. But one rule I normally have is if you want to do interior photography, sometimes the inhabitants of the home that you're entering can get in the way. So you have to do what you can to get them to allow you to take some great shots without disturbing the production. But here in Whiterun, if you slap anyone or push them out of the way, the guards are going to come after you. You're going to get put in jail. So here we got to be a little more careful when we do interiors. So we have a cluster of men, sort of just standing around staring for no good reason. And here it looks like we got a couple of little dogs. A little dog. Oh, alright. This dog doesn't seem to be able to get into his home, so let's see if we can open that wood gate for him. There you go, buddy. Why don't you get outside? Or don't care. So we got here a little tiny farm. If we had better light, a little more shadows being cast, they would be possibly interesting. Especially with like the little chicken in there. This dog that won't go through the gate. Yeah, some interesting chickens, but the light is just too flat. We're not going to get any great shots here. So, for anyone that's watched, it's always important to make sure that you brought a couple of cameras. One with a good telephoto lens, which I didn't bring.
Roriksted's a nice enough
and another one where you're able to take quick shots. You want to be able to get a range of speed on those films, 400 to whatever, depending on the time of day and the light available to you. But here I basically just brought a point and shoot today, because I thought if we're going to go around the city, I want to be able to quickly take a photo without having to stop and adjust lenses and focal depth.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Okay. Well, another person trying to engage me. Sometimes you get events like a beheading or maybe
It's a shame, isn't it?
crazy religious person.
You look tired, friend. The Baron Mayor has
Sounds like we're getting that, so I want to see where this event is, because event photography can be some of the funnest photography.
Mighty Talos, he who is both man and
What is it?
divine.
Guessing this person's shouting up here.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Just looking around, seeing if I can find where this person's shouting from. Maybe they're, yeah, sometimes when you get a guru or a monk, you know, looking pretty dirty, they probably defecated on themselves and whatnot. It makes for great, interesting portrait photography. Really expressive. So I'm just trying to see if I can find this person ranting. Maybe he's doing something interesting.
And the 8 became 9. You walked among us.
Is it this guy?
Let me guess.
As God,
Someone stole your
as
secret.
man.
Okay.
But you were once
Here we
man.
go. Now this
Aye,
might make a
and
great
as
shot.
Man, you said,
We've got
let me show
crazed
you the
religious
power of
person
Talos Storm Crown,
proselytizing on the streets.
born of the North,
Underneath this
where
big
my
statue, which
bread
kind of
is
evokes sort of the
long
religious
winter.
power that he's trying to convey. Now this could
I
make a good
breathe
shot.
now in royalty.
Now lining
and
up this shot, you want to
reshape
make
this
that
land
eye
which is
drag
mine.
across, usually from the top right to the lower left. You
For
want to
you,
bring the eye,
red
like you read a book
legions,
from left to right.
For
But
I
here I do
love
see him
you.
overshadowed by this statue, and that's
love,
very
love.
impressive. So I'm squatting down
Even
here,
as
and one thing that's
Great.
important is to always make sure that you hide your heads-up displays, because you don't want that in the shot. So we're just going to bring that heads-up display down a little bit. Alright,
Talos,
Look
here we
at
go.
you, up to no good.
Oh, let's get a little sassy
in
with me.
each of us,
I
the
do love the
future of
attitude he's
Skyrim,
giving, so
the
we'll,
future of Tamriel.
I like the idea of him being dwarfed by this
And
religious
there
figure.
it is, friends.
So we're going to get a shot of
The
that.
ugly
Alright. Got a nice little shot there. Now
We
it's always
are the
important to take it
children
from
of
more
man.
than one angle.
There's a
Talos
rift here in
is the
Skyrim.
true
As if you
God
just
of
take the
man.
one
Passing
shot,
of a
yeah.
descendant
Once you
of
get back
realm.
home and you open up Photoshop,
To
you might kind of
rule the
regret that you
realm.
didn't work harder at angling yourself around. So we're going to try the
That here
upper left to
onslaught
lower
has come at
right
last. The season
gestalt
unending.
of this.
War without end.
I do want to get a profile on that statue. This could turn out to be a great
With
shot.
man?
Look at that.
Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence
go.
on Earth.
Get the full
Today,
statue
they
in
take
and the man
away
to his
your
feet.
faith.
And this also shows the loneliness
What
of
of
his
tomorrow?
endeavor.
What
So,
then?
oh, he actually has
Do the
someone listening now,
elves
so I want to make sure I get them in.
host
He's got an audience.
Your businesses?
This is a great
Your
shot. Look
children?
at the lineup on that.
Against a whale.
I'm thinking what we can do is do a little more exploring. There seems to be a basement.
And they always come to
Basements
regret it.
always make for great interior photography. Cramped spaces. Oh, there's many layers to this basement. This is going to be great. Great area to explore. Great photo opportunities. Now here we have perhaps a wench slaving away, making this meat. But we've got these great items hanging here from the ceiling. Now this just spells out to you exactly what this person does all day without you having to hand it to the viewer. So what we're going to do here is
One day when you and I are on the
lining up
circle,
this shot.
change
Again, I'm
how
a sucker
things
for the
run
left to
around
right.
here.
We're just going to
I
get
don't
one
think
shot
that's
here of
how
all
the
the fish and
circle
everything
should
hanging. Alright, and we're going to angle around a little bit. We don't just want to take one picture and be done. We want to
Young warriors are
get as
smart.
many
Know
pictures as we
what
can. Here, I'm going to get down low to the
they've
ground.
lived.
And where are you going? Okay, why don't you get back to work? Why don't you do yourself a favor and get back to work? Okay, alright, so she's sweeping. That's a good laborious kind of situation. So we're going to just line this up. Get some nice eye lines going here. There we go. Let's get ourselves a picture. Yeah, that looks good. That does look good. That's a great shot. That's a really
I've been
great
tending
shot.
to the warriors of your Vasker for
Okay.
as long as
All
I
right.
can
Well, you
remember.
want me to take a picture of you, and I think maybe I'll give that a shot. We will. Here we go. Get a picture of you.
I
Ava.
see everything, hear everything, and
me a
know
favor and get back to work.
everything.
All right. There we go. All right. Let's get a picture of. There we go. Get a picture of you working. Now, people doing their jobs, people in the middle of their day jobs, always makes for great
Oh,
portrait
I'm a
photography
good keeper
because
of
they put
secrets.
themselves into their work.
Have to be.
And
in
sometimes
this
you can
hole.
really see their personality shine through. Here we got a door. And let's see what's in here. Just a bedroom. Apparently proud of that crab they killed, so that's good. Oh, they got a dream catcher, so this is a deeply spiritual person. Got multiple dream catchers. Apparently they suffer from night terrors and believe that this is going to somehow alleviate that for them, but don't want to disturb anything in here. That's another dream catcher. Don't want to disturb anything in here, because you really just don't want to influence the environment. Some kind of walrus with multiple tusks. And another dog. Little puppy up there on the wall. Seems a little inhumane to kill a puppy and mount its head. Let's see what this is. Anything? Gonna walk through. I am now in a world of white. Okay, well, something happened. Let's go explore some more. Rock full of bones. Really interesting character. Looks like one of his friends is over there, really scratching that back by the campfire. So why don't we go, first of all, crouch, because when you get down low to the ground, you can get some great shots. Angle sometimes is more important than the subject themselves. If you get a little photographer's tip, if you get low to the ground, it makes the subject look large and impending. If you get high above them, it makes them look small and pathetic. But we're also doing this because I want to catch him in his natural environment. I don't want him to see me and have my presence influence how he presents himself. Okay, so this looks kind of powerful. There's a flame behind him. Let's see how close I can get before he discovers me. Ooh, if I could only just get even closer, get a really good shot. Standing in front of that flame, smoke rising up above him, looking powerful and destructive. I don't think he sees me. Okay. Well, this might be one where I'm going to have to crop it. I'm trying to frame the shot right now. Beautiful rocks behind him, rocky formation. He's standing there, looking pretty powerful, pretty dynamic. And, I don't know. I think this might make a pretty good shot. Why don't we get that one? Okay, well that looks good. And as always, we're going to have to ask him to sign the waiver. And see if he's willing. Doesn't look like he's very agreeable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sword ready. There we go. So the next time some animal decides to attack me while I'm trying to get a great shot, I'll be ready. Well, it looks like we basically started back in time. So that's unfortunate. But the upside about Groundhog Day kind of moment is that you can skip past the shot you took. I spent a lot of time looking to get that shot with the bird. Maybe there's a little portrait photography moment. A solitary man with his horse. Though both he and his horse are pretty boring subjects. Yep. Nope. Got nothing to work with here. I wish you offered more. Well, look at him. He's looking kind of like kind of sexual. Very relaxed. Very confident. Kind of an easygoing man. Maybe when his workday ends, he heads to the bar and sleeps with someone. So we're going to skip that. That turned out to be a pretty boring shot. And as always, limit your conversation with the locals.
Let me guess. Someone
Yep.
stole your
What they want to do is they see you with your camera and they realize, I want my picture taken. I'd like to be famous. They don't realize you're just going to stuff that picture right into Photoshop, some hard drive, and never look at it again. So you don't want to give them too much of your time because you're not going to do much with it. Okay, we're going to drop down here. This looks kind of interesting. Alright, giant gate. Over a bridge. Some kind of pheasant monger. And rich people. Looks like the mods are kind of screwing up because people
You
are just
talk to
standing there,
Ed Brothers.
staring at me.
Deja has
Alright, you're done. Okay, we've had fun. So like last time, I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm just going to get deep in that woods. I think I'm going to drop off over here. Here's a little man. Here's a little man. Oh, he looks a little forlorn. Now this might make a great shot. Here's a man who looks like he's stuck in life as he sits by boats that are ready to launch him into some sort of future endeavor. But he's too stupid, poor, to be able to do it. So here he sits and laments. This, I think, might make a great shot. Let him wait till his head turns towards me a little bit more. There we go. And let's get that picture. Now that's a great shot.
Looking to hire a boat?
Nope. Alright. Gonna happen. So let's move on. Over here we got some kind of shrine that could prove to be interesting. Make a great subject to cast the light against. There we go, alright. Well, nothing too interesting here. You never want to stick your subject dead center in the shot. Just a tree. And that sun is going down pretty quickly, so we're losing our chance. Let's see about backing up and getting a little bit more. There we go. Alright. No, I don't find that too impressive. Well, here we got some blue flowers. Now it looks like we may have just finally found our subject. So if I could only get lower to the ground, if I could get on that belly, but I can't in this game. You got some beautiful little purple, what are they, azaleas? Not sure. Little shrine in the background, but I can't seem to pull it off. What are you? Oh, for Christ's sake. Does it die? I guess it's dead. Oh, this could be a great photography moment. No, or maybe not. I'm going to show the corpse of an animal I just killed against the sun, but don't seem to have that going for me. But the sun is low enough that I've finally got a good shot of these azaleas. That turned out great. Got the shrine over there. This pretty mediocre shot. Not the most exciting thing I've ever taken, but we're going to give it a shot. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful golden hour happening right now. Just the world is my playground. There's not much here for me to take a photo of, so we're just going to move on. I can see the sun banking against things. Oh, it's not the sun. I fell for the old everything that's lit is as bright as the sun mod trick. Here we got a person over here just stuck trying to get past a wall. What you up to, buddy? Okay. I see what you're doing. I like it. I don't mind that at all. That's nice. That looks good.
What is it?
Well, nothing photo-worthy here. We lost the sun, so... Got some more water with some more crabs. And apparently now it's turned into some sort of ice planet. So we will just carry on this way, if I'm not stuck, and see what's available to us in this hut. sometimes interior photography can make up for where the sun is lacking, so we're going to try and hack this. Apparently it's unhackable. There we go. That's it. Breaking into someone's outhouse, apparently. Had to make sure he was dead, so I picked a lock to get into an outhouse. But sometimes, art is found in the most unlikely places. I believe I watched a movie one time called Gummo, which is able to take the disgusting lifestyle of a small boy and a small... Here we go. Well, the door's open. Okay, so the outhouse has a small chamber underneath it, which looks like a corpse that has become some kind of vines. Is anything worthwhile here? I mean, you know, it's kind of an abstract photography. I don't see, I mean, this could be interesting if you look at this. You just got to line it up, get the face of the subject over in the upper left. His body splaying out from upper left down to the lower right makes for a great gestalt. I like the intense red that kind of comes and goes, so I'm going to wait for a nice intense red to come up before I take that screenshot. There we go. And I've got it. That's a great shot. But I don't think this is going to work so well because I want the subject to be the man, not so much the skull with the horns. So I don't think I'm going to pull that off. So we're going to sacrifice the skull with the horns and just see how we can get this man. There we go. He doesn't even know I'm there, and that's the best time to take a picture of a subject. Look how he looks into the distance. So that's a little too static. There's a little too him on the side and everything's flat. We want to get something a little more dynamic. So we want him on one side. You never want your subject dead center. Like that. That's a boring shot. You always want him a little off from center. Well, now he's moving around. Okay. So we want... don't want him looking directly at me. I want him to look natural. That's it. Now he's finally looking natural. Here's a guy sitting half in a barrel who's just contemplating life. So why don't we get that... That's a great shot. Yeah, that's a great shot. Now that's a man who's just living a normal life, and he's not even aware that I'm here, and that makes the best kind of photography. As the night gets dark, now we have more opportunities, because the sky starts to brighten up. Beautiful stars. Clouds, and yeah, there you go. You got the beautiful, weird, explosive Milky Way. But up here, we've got this castle, which this makes for a great shot. See how the castle's lit up there to really bring out against the silhouette? Now it's just a matter of getting it with maybe some of the trees not getting in the way. So we're going to see if that's a possibility. Okay, get that tree out of the way, make the subject the lit part of the castle. Here we go, we got a nice little scoop happening. Got the castle with the lit atrium area. The front abandoned part of the castle scooping out into the middle of the frame. It really draws your eye down and around. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with this one. And that's a nice little shot we got there. And let's take care of these guys, because I want to take some photography. Really would like to get some photos inside here and explore a little bit, but I have to get them out of the way. I believe it was Ansel Adams, who once said if there's an inhabitant in the house and you really want to get a great shot of that house, sometimes you have to kill the inhabitants of the house to get a great shot. And that's the kind of sacrifices and the work you got to do as a photographer.
I'll see.
Now, I don't like it when they run. It just takes way more time. But sometimes when they run, they take you to a fun little place where you can get some great shots.
I end your miserable life.
Back. I'm doing alright. Alright, once we get him out of the way, we can explore this area and see what kind of shots we get. Now this turned out to be a nice shot. Now this is an opportunity where the cowards... Ah, boy. When they back away from you, they draw you into a more interesting place that gives you an opportunity for a great shot. Now look at this. You got a beautiful doorway. Beautiful night sky. Huh? I could even get the arch in there a little bit. Maybe that's too much. Or maybe not. Could be just right. Let's see. Oh, looks like I'm being attacked again. Sometimes you need to kill everyone in the castle in order to get a great shot. There we go. Beautiful, mysterious door. Beautiful, mysterious night. What secrets does that door hold? Getting a little screenshot of that. That turned out to be real nice. So there you go. Sometimes it takes a coward to back you into a corner that you didn't want to go to. That opens up an opportunity for you. That's a great shot. Guess I'm going to take another bite of this delicious Domino's pizza. Unfortunately, the pepperoni flew off it and landed on the floor, so I can't eat that. Because I'm recording in my basement, and the floors aren't very sanitary. Okay, again, we got another lonely situation here. A single light on the side of the road. Silhouetted trees. Squat down on the ground a little bit. It's a pretty interesting shot. It tells a story. Solitary light. No one travels along this road very often. Beautiful skies. And silhouetted trees, kind of ominous and dark. A little dangerous, a little lonely. So we're going to get that picture right there. That's a great shot. There we go. Okay, well, it turns out it's nighttime. And in Skyrim, as I've said before, the night is a little too pleased with itself. You've got Milky Way that looks like it's on fire, which doesn't seem reasonable. That is a night sky that really just wants to really let you know it's out there. And also, you've got a moon that looks like it's inside our atmosphere. So that's always a little bit alarming. It's a little too close. It's either a very small moon hanging inside our atmosphere or a very, very, very big moon. And again, the night sky trying just a little too hard. A little too pleased with itself. You don't have to go far in Skyrim before you find something of interest. Here, past this rock, it looks like there's some sort of temple or place of worship. And there you go. Now, normally when you go to a temple or a place of worship, you have to watch out for people. It seems instead here we just have a simple elk praying to its god. But I believe that elk's a little bit in my way, so what we're going to do is we're going to Probably have to get rid of him, because I think I might have a good shot there, but that elk is really going to ruin it. So let's get that heads-up display going. And, so now I got my little, oh, don't want to scare him. Oh, I scared him. Oh, I scared the little guy. Oh, I see something over there. Gotta clear out the area. Right up the butt. And that also lets the others know that this is not an area to be in because a photographer is present. I'm not here to disrupt your whole life. I just need you out of the way for a little bit, just so I can get some good shots. Alright, well now I got the heads-up display information in the way, so what do we got here? Now this is nice. This is not bad at all. I'm going to take a moment to get rid of the HUD and bring that brightness down. I wish there was a sort of a quick key to hide it. And maybe there is. Playing on the Xbox is not as intuitive as on the PC. Here we go. So again, we've got the night sky, which is really overdoing it, but we're going to try and use that in our favor to bring out the silhouette of those pillars. See how we can still see the shape of them against the firing, burning Milky Way. All those galaxies dying, and apparently we're next. But this turned out to not be such a bad shot, so I think we're just going to line this up a little bit. I'm a sucker for left to right, and let's just try and get a shot of that. Now that's a great shot. In the last episode, we saw two little buddies going out for a night stroll. So what we want to do here is we definitely want to capture these guys. Ooh, if I can get them against that sky. So what we're going to do is we're just going to be patient, like all wildlife photography. Oh, God, I want that tree. Oh, wait, what are you doing? I believe they see me. Can't see me if there's a tree in the way. Learned that the hard way. Nope, he still thinks he sees me. Okay, well, I want to get a shot of two fun little fellas just going out for a night stroll. But looks like they're going to be a little difficult. So I'm just going to walk my way around here. I'm going to get up high up here so that I'll be out of their eye line and they won't be able to see me. Let's see if I can jump up here. Ah, that's nice. Now that works out great. Don't think I'm going to get a very good shot because now I'm going to be looking down on them. Oh, looks like they were just going to go and pray. I haven't done dungeon photography in a while. It might be worth dipping back into. Let's just see what this has to offer for us. Everything's an opportunity. Just take a small hit off that vape. Okay, so it looks like we've got a fairly tight cavern. There's the opening. And we're going to go down. Looks like it's pretty subterranean. It's got a water problem, so this is the best cave I've ever been in. I like to spend most of my time this wet. Looks like we got a good spider population happening here with that web base going on. We got a dead man laying in bed. Apparently he died slow. And drunk. No explanation about exactly why he was killed or for what reason, but definitely was killed. No story behind him. So why don't we just move on? You know, now sometimes when you're a photographer and you leave an area, you start to realize there might be a great shot there. So it's times like this that you're going to start kind of angling the subject. Maybe... Here we go. Now this didn't turn out so bad. Great rock formations, dwarfing the subject just slightly. Oh, this is turning out to be great. Now you notice what I'm doing is I'm taking the subject, again, never put him dead center. Get him to the side, but you can see that rocks over there on the left. Really line those rocks up to really frame that in. So now you got a good eye drag from the upper left all the way down to the lower right with that rock formation hanging over it. You can see the man, dead man there, a little off center, and the campfire's even off center. So this is turning out to be a great shot. Bring this into Photoshop, up that contrast a little bit, and you've got something to work with. Okay, well this turned out great. See? Again, you are in an area, you're not satisfied, you leave, but then you get that nagging feeling. You just got to go back. Give it a second chance. This man isn't wearing any clothes. Is this your home? Now this is a great chance for portrait photography. There we go. Just want to get a picture of this man standing in front of his destitute home. As if it's, I mean, he's proud of it. He doesn't have much money. This is a chance for him to show off kind of where he's going in life. Now, for most of us, this wouldn't be very well. His home doesn't have a roof or anything, but this is a man who takes pride in what he owns. And get down here. So if you take a picture from down looking up, it makes people look menacing and ominous. And I want to show that he's prideful of his environment in a way that's maybe not healthy. He's got a little bit of a scowl. I didn't think he was wearing any clothes, but apparently he is. If I can just get him to turn around with those beautiful mutton chops. Here we go. Let's see if I can catch this. Oh yeah, we got him in a nice strideful walk. There we go. That turned out really good. Just want to show a person with lesser means who's a little bit indignant. There we go. Now this, get him out from the center. Here we go. Get him against the beautiful town with his ruined home in the background. Again, I've got him dead center, which is unfortunate. Beautiful environment, ruined home, indignant attitude. This is what I'm looking for here. There we go. Okay, well with that, thanks for joining me, and yeah, hopefully I helped you find a way to develop your own photographer's eye. You know, get out there in whatever game you choose. Suit yourself up. Remember some of the tips I've given you. Clean your lens. Make sure you've got your gear with you. Stay healthy. Get a lot of rest. And get out there and get your own great shots.